see. Is it live? Are we live? Okay. Okay, great. It's not too bad back there. Hi, Maggie. Good morning. PandiLand, welcome. Oh, goodness. Had a bit of technical difficulty, so I feel like my heart is racing already because I had a couple of false starts this morning when I was trying to set this up. I would schedule it to go live at 9 o'clock my time, but then all of a sudden YouTube would just start the video or start the live stream. Good morning, Wendy. Welcome. Amanda, you made it, sweetie. How are you doing? How's everybody in the home? Is Aurora feeling better today? I hope so. Well, hopefully it won't be more than 30 minutes because we're kind of busy today too. I've got a Zoom I need to do. Well, I'm not doing it. Someone else is, but I've got a Zoom to go to. A couple of lives I want to watch today. So yeah, I got lots of things around the house I need to do today. So yeah, hopefully it's not going to be too long and I'm not going to be too talky. Well, I hope she gets to feeling better, Amanda. Oh, goodness. Let's wait till a little more people come in. Oh, goodness. I don't know. It's going to take a while for me to collect myself today. I'm already flabbergasted. And if you want to know why I'm looking over here to the side, I've got my computer right here and I'm reading the chat over here. So good. Yeah, I'm glad today is a holiday. And I didn't have to worry about getting out in the snow because we still have snow out. So yeah, we got another thing of snow today or yesterday. Oh my. So, well, welcome everybody. I don't know why I got to get my act together. I almost said something else. But you know what I mean. Today is Accountable Monday, of course. We're doing this live stream, and I've got a lot of my besties here. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. I would not be doing what I'm doing right here today if it wasn't for all of your support, and I really, truly appreciate it. Accountable Monday is part of the Thrive in 2025 collaboration. I was so happy that I was invited to join, and I want to hold myself accountable because I'm good at getting things done, but it's just that sometimes I don't hold myself accountable. I mean, if I had something to, like sharing all of this with you, holding myself accountable like this is helping me stay on track with reaching my goals, focusing on the habits that I want to, to change and improve myself. I'm going to do this really quick so that I can cover up my face because seeing my face on the screen over here is kind of distracting to me. So there we go. I can still see the chat, but then I don't see myself. So, all right. I did get some of my desk decluttered this week. I do have a little bit of a pile right behind the camera. Well, it's not a pile. It's just a stack of books and papers that I need to sort through. But all my little cubbies right here in front of me are organized and decluttered. My top shelf up here is fairly decluttered. There's a few little papers I need to do something with. But otherwise, all of my binders are up there and I can see everything. I just have this stuff back behind me that I need to organize because I got a bin right here. So I got work to do. I got plenty of work to do. I'd say, who is minus 17? Wendy, stay warm, my friend. My gosh. I'm glad we're not that cold here, but man, I'm in the coldest corner of my house here. That's why I've got my sweater on. And reading that, you just made me freeze all over again. So stay warm, my friend, please. Uh I think Saturday night, I think we got 2 to 3 inches. It looked like a little over an inch on our van, maybe 2 inches on our van when I looked Sunday morning. But when I talked to my dad, he said it looked like there was 3 inches of snow on top of the well. So somewhere between 2 and 3 inches of snow is how much we got Saturday night. And I was surprised that we got any snow. I knew we were going to get some snow, but it rained all day Saturday. It was in the 40s. It just rain, rain, rain. So when they said we were supposed to get snow during the night, I thought, okay, it's going to be too wet. The snow's not going to stick. The ground has probably started warming up, and all that. Nope. The temperature dropped like a rock, I think, after midnight or something, and then the snow just came down like really hard. Um, yeah, you had some crazy wind, Maggie. Santa, was it you that was talking about crazy wind this morning in the chat? Somebody else had gotten a lot of wind, so I hope you guys didn't have any wind damage from that. And good morning. And I forgot to say good morning, Santa. I saw you in the chat, but I just forgot to say good morning. All right, a lot of snow. Yeah, Wendy, just ship that snow over to Amanda. I think she'd appreciate it. Amanda, calm calm yourself. Calm yourself, okay? All right. All right, let's get down to work. Accountable Monday. I have my binder here, my health journal. Basically, for the last 2 or 3 weeks, I've been kind of keeping it. I have been keeping track of 6 routines, or well, 6 habits that I'm trying to become more routine in my daily activities. And so 6 times the 7 days a week, I've got a total of 42 individual tasks that I'm striving to be consistent with. And for the last 2 or 3 weeks, I've been averaging around 20 tasks completed for the full week. So we're almost to half. I'm not giving myself full credit of half, but we're getting there. Compared to at the very beginning of the year, I wasn't hardly doing any of these on a consistent daily basis. But it's been averaging right around 20 tasks completed. I'm really good at. I've been showing some completion. Not completion. I've been showing some consistency with getting my water in. That's one thing I'm glad I've started doing. I'm drinking less soda, drinking more water. So all of last week we got all 7 days marked off with getting my water in. So very, very good. We did eat out a couple of days last week, but then last week was Valentine's. My husband and I went out to dinner one evening. I decided on Valentine's Day to order out just to have something nice for the kids because I didn't have them order out on the day that my husband and I went out because we like going on an odd day. If we went out on Valentine's Day, all of the restaurants are so busy. They're so crowded. It's just a mess. And so we always go on an odd day. So So we did eat out a couple of days last week. I did more of the dishes this past week as well, so that's good. And I've done some laundry. But for the last 2 weeks, I am proud to say I have been tackling my decluttering habit for the last 2 weeks in a row. Now, all of the month of January, I didn't do any decluttering whatsoever, and I felt guilty about not doing any of that. However, I've been decluttering here at the desk. It's nice and clean and more organized. I've got more space here on my desk. Things aren't cluttered all over the place where I have to shuffle things around. So that's good. And I feel more productive when I have a clean work surface to work on. I decluttered up in our bedroom. I finally got the Christmas tree upstairs and in storage. All of those bins that I had taken out at Christmas time, they were still scattered around our bedroom. I got all of those put away. The Christmas tree, the decorations, everything is all organized. And I was able to condense one of the bins so I have an extra empty bin to put stuff in. So, progress. Progress. Oh, excuse me. Oh, goodness. Let's see. Let's read some of these messages because I want to keep engaging with you guys. I loved engaging with you guys last week, and whenever I don't, I feel like I have so much FOMO that I'm missing out on stuff. Minus 34. Wow. Stay warm, guys. 40 miles an hour wind. I bet your mom got more snow than we did, Amanda, because she lives farther north of us. Oh, the breeze. Okay, all right. Amanda gave me that is budgeting like a girl. If you don't know who Amanda is, definitely go check out her channel. She is a peach of a lady. Even though she might argue and disagree with me, you are. She gave me a recipe for burrito tacos, and I made that for the very first time on Saturday. And I didn't have the roast, but I had two big steaks that averaged a little over 2 pounds. Man, those things fell apart. I don't know Amanda, did you see the little video clip I put in our chat the other day? I was tearing it apart with just a single fork. It was falling apart and shredding up just perfectly. Well, it was a big hit with all of the kids, and even my picky eater. I was afraid. The kids and I, we had to laugh at my husband because he's not too crazy about spicy food. Now, me and the kids, we're okay with it. We can tolerate a little bit more than my husband. Well, when he ate it, he said it was too spicy for him. So I asked my daughter, my oldest, and I asked her, "Is it too spicy for you?" She goes, not knowing what her dad said. She hadn't heard him. So when I asked her, she goes, "No, it's not too spicy. It's just right." And then about that time, my son, my 16-year-old, comes in and to tell me that he liked the tacos. And I go, "Well, was it too spicy for you, Nathan?" And he goes, "No, it wasn't spicy enough." Bethany and I looked at each other and we just laughed because Gary was saying it was too spicy. One kid was saying it wasn't spicy enough. And Bethany and I thought it was just right. Perfect spiciness. So it was good. It was a big hit. Gary, even though he said it was too spicy for him, he ate it anyway. So he tolerated it. That's still a win in my book. Well, yesterday I took the leftover taco meat, and I always make sauteed peppers and onions to go with our tacos on the side, or if they want to add it to the tacos or just make a big old taco bowl or whatever. So I took those leftovers and added some noodles and some like brown gravy mix or something, and kind of made my own hamburger helper Frankenstein kind of conglomerate thingy. It was still good. Everyone still loved it. There wasn't a single morsel left of it. So we will be making burrito tacos in the future. I'll probably will double the recipe, because the recipe that you gave me, I think it took 4 pounds, and I halved that recipe, so I only had to use 2 pounds. So I think I will make the regular, like, full amount, and then have a lot more of the meat left over for future recipes and meals. But thank you, Amanda, for that. That was really, really good. Okay. Well, to answer your question, Maggie, I'm in Illinois and not around Chicago. I will tell you that. I think too many people think whenever they think of Illinois, they always automatically think of Chicago. I am nowhere near Chicago, so, but that's okay. I love where I live, and I'm in Southern Illinois, if you want to know a little more specific. But we go to all kinds of places in Southern Indiana, Illinois, Missouri, Kentucky. I mean, we're all over the place. I have relatives in Missouri. I still have relatives over in Indiana. My dad grew up around St. Louis, so kind of that's where we're all scattered out. Good morning, Emily. How are you doing? I missed you last week. I'm glad you got the chance to make it today. Exactly. Exactly. Not all of Maryland is Baltimore. Exactly. Although one of my daughters and I, we went to Washington, D.C., and we flew out of Baltimore to return home. Um, but at the time that we were leaving the area, there was a tornado warning going in effect. We were at, I think, the National Church, or the National Cathedral was our last stop, and we had to go down into the basement for this tornado warning until it passed. Then we hightailed it to the airport and flew back. And even still, the weather and the storms was just, I hated the trip back home, flying back home to Illinois. Flying to DC was beautiful, beautiful weather. The sun was shining, everything. Returning home, however, I was very, very nervous coming back, especially through that storm. Good morning, Grace. I think that's your name. Evolve with Grace. Welcome. I forget. I know, I'm terrible with names sometimes. I have to write down everyone's name. In fact, I've got it on my phone. I've got the notes section on my phone. I got a list of different people's names and their channels, so I know who's who. And with being here in the budgeting community, I'm learning and meeting so many more of you. I don't know how you guys keep each other straight sometimes, because I feel like I've met over 100 of you guys already. And I don't know if I can remember over 100 names and individual channels. Oh, Shania! See, I told you. Okay, I gotta cover my face up again. See, we just met Shania, like, what, last week, 2 weeks ago or something? So I know I haven't quite gotten you down yet. Because on our chat, it's your name. but I always forget to associate your name with your channel. So I apologize. See, I'm just my weirdness is coming out. Oh my. Okay, well, we've been 20 minutes in. Okay, so for all of my routines, and I'll just give you a little glance at my routine. I've managed to complete 19 of my 42 planned tasks for this week. I did more decluttering this week, more dishes this week. But because I picked those things up, I kind of dropped the ball on like laundry and going for a walk. I just haven't felt like going for a walk at all this week, and I need to. And we've also been eating out, or no, we did. No, oh, okay, yeah, it was just 2 weeks we didn't eat out. Okay, 2 days. Anyway, we're making progress, slow but sure, but still progress nonetheless. All right, that is Accountable Monday taken care of. Let's see let's look at the chat here in a little bit. Cotswold. You're in the Cotswolds. Okay, yeah, I think I remember you mentioning that, Emily. Do you know? Hey, Emily, are you familiar with Joel and Leah? I used to watch them a lot, and I think for a while they were in the Cotswolds, or else they went to the Cotswolds. I remember them mentioning it. Anyway, that's another one of my British faves that I like to watch. Amanda, yeah, my Monday has already started off terrible. I had 2 false starts on this live already this morning, and it freaked me out because I've trying to do a new setup with my camera mount, and it's just crazy. I need to do something, but I need to have a better camera mount for my desk because the ring light on my camera mount is too small because my camera is too wide. It doesn't go inside, so it has to be right like off to the side or right in front of it. And sometimes it doesn't angle the way I want it to angle. Ugh. So if you have any good suggestions for an awesome camera mount, ring light mount, or something for a desk that doesn't require the little bendy thing, I mean, I can actually set it to a specific setting and it's not going to move. That's what I want. Yeah. Yeah, you might, who knows, Amanda, you might bump into Emily over there when you go on vacation this summer. That would be awesome. Just go. Hey, Amanda, if you haven't watched Emily's older videos, she does some prepping videos that she did a couple years ago. You can actually see her face. So take a look at that. I don't know. I'm sorry if my glasses, I've got my window right here, so I like the natural light. I could see a lot better with the natural light, but yeah, I apologize if my window is reflecting off of my glasses and you can't see my eyeballs. I'll just look at you like that, okay? So you can see my eyeballs. Whoa, Emily, that is awesome. I would love to go visit England, but I know my husband hates airplanes. He would never get on a plane. And so unfortunately, I'm going to have to live my English visit through Amanda. So definitely, Amanda, take a camera, record as much as you can, and share it with us. Because I want to see everything. All right. Well, okay, guys, I have something that's kind of exciting. I mentioned it to the girls over on our Instagram chat, our little private group chat. But I'm going to share this with you today. Let me pull it up. Wait a minute, that's not the right location. There's where I want to go. One of the goals that I've set for myself this year, I want to create some new product to put on my Ko-fi shop every week. And for the most part, I've been fairly consistent with it. I think maybe 1 or 2 weeks, I was either delayed in getting it up. Like instead of going up at the beginning of the week, it went up at the end of the week or vice versa. And 1 week I didn't put anything up because it was part of a collaboration. So it wasn't just my product, it was a group. But it got put on my Ko-fi shop anyway so that it's accessible for everyone. Well, let me do this. I have made a summary. Please enter a summary. Where's the summary? Never had to do a summary before. Oh, I see what it is. What? Wait a minute. Where is the summary? Oh, okay. I see now. Good grief. There we go. I thought I filled that out already. All right. I have made a freebie available just now on my Ko-fi page. It's live right now. It is called Fly Like a Butterfly Free. It's a free digital download. And now let me see. Okay, this is what it looks like. This is what you will get. Well, I can't. It is delayed. There we go. That's what you get. It is it's an A6 size dashboard. Plus, you get this will fit an A6 size planner because I have it. Whoa. I have it in my own planner and it barely fits, but it does fit. However, this will fit like an A5 envelope. And then you get this butterfly bingo little game that you can do. That is my freebie for you guys. It comes with a back, printable back that if you want to print the back, you can. So that you can, when you cut it out, it looks nice and pretty. However, that is the freebie that's available. Now, there it is. I know I should have done this earlier, but I didn't. There we go. And now I also have a full game of it. Okay. And I think it's pretty reasonably priced. And I'm just now making it available. I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see this a little bit better. Because I can have it out on my desk and I won't have to keep showing my face. All right, let me angle this around. Close your eyes if you get motion sickness. And you see part of my desk right there. Okay. This is the freebie that you get that I showed you just now. And the full-on game comes with this freebie. which this will fit an A6 just barely because it's right here. But then you got the A6 that fits in your envelope and your bingo. Then you also have section 1, section 2, section 3, and section 4 savings challenges with varying shades of blue, butterflies, and flowers. And then you've got these envelopes that I'm calling love notes. And you can just save whatever you want on each one of those as you go. However, I will show, instead of showing you the page, I'm going to show you the cards because this is my binder. It fits just perfect. And then there's my sections 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. But then, let's be back here. Open up. I have the cards that go with it. And I got inspiration from GB over at Impulse Income Babes. She did her Christmas box. I got inspiration on making this from that. So, and also the Build a Farm. So what you do is you've got all your cards. You even have these little cards that tells you what is the envelope that you're, or what section you're supposed to go to, and then you can decide whether you're going to save $1, $2, $3, $4, or you could combine them and save like $4 off of the sheet, off the card, and then an additional $3, whatever you want to do. But what you could do is you could shuffle these around and then just pick your card. And the thing is, I wanted to make these so that you find the flower among your sections, but then while you're doing it, you're giving yourself a positive affirmation, saying to just remind yourself how wonderful of a person that you are, what you are accomplishing, that you're smart, you're powerful, you're capable of doing things like that. And so it's basically trying to combine my love of savings challenges with my love of encouragement. And self-love, self-encouragement, I feel is very important, especially in today's society. And Shania, your video that you shared last week really touched me. Let me swing this back over here. Is it back in the position? Okay. Your video last week spoke to me, and you were right. I feel like I'm like that with internalizing my own problems and not sharing them with people, or bringing a lot of that blame onto myself instead of focusing on where the problem lies. And it doesn't necessarily always lie with me, you know. So I feel like we need to be kinder to ourselves, more loving and understanding of ourselves, especially when we're trying to make a big change in our lives. Sometimes I feel like we put too high of expectations on ourselves, and if we don't accomplish what we aim to accomplish within a certain period of time, or we're not perfect at doing it, then we start putting ourselves down. Sometimes some of us give up and say, why bother? I'm incapable of doing it. I'm stupid. Things like that. That negative self-talk has got to go. And I'm hoping to share that love of encouragement and my love of savings challenges in this Fly Like a Butterfly. And the little phrase FLY is an acronym, which means finally loving yourself. See if I can do that without, there we go. Finally loving yourself. That is a quote that the Fly Lady, Marla Silly, came up with years ago. And it's really stuck with me my whole life. And this last few years, since losing my job and going through a pretty deep depression and blaming myself for everything. Going back to the fly lady method and reminding myself to finally loving myself has helped bring me out of that depression, and sharing it with all of you guys brings me so much joy, and it keeps me motivated and encouraged to keep going. And I want to encourage everyone to do that for themselves as well. And so this is available now live on my Ko-fi shop. And, I don't want to get too mushy, and I'm already starting to get misty-eyed. But there we go. And, oh, it also comes with, and I forgot to mention, if I can open this up, it also comes with these cute little IOU cards. And just random little butterflies and blue flowers. And, of course, everyone knows I love blue, so it has to be blue. And just cute little IOU cards that you can use for either this game or any game, anything. So that is what I've made available. But if you don't have to get the full game, if you just want the freebie, that's still rather fun with this butterfly bingo. It's still rather fun to do. And, you don't have to stick with the amounts that's on the cards. You can adjust those with whatever budget you have, up or down. There we go. Let's get back to my chat here. See, I'm not a very good salesman. I'm just blah, blah, blah. Oh, what? The heart is gorgeous. You mean this page, Chrissy? Is that what you're talking about? Well, get back in there. Even though, Emily, I know autumn is your favorite season of the year. Autumn is my favorite season of the year, but I just always have loved the color blue. However, I love autumn colors as well, but I have to say blue is my absolute favorite. Let's see. My gosh, you guys are chatty. Okay. Well, I'm glad, Wendy, we are kindred spirits then, because we both love blue. I feel like I'm kindred spirits with a lot of you guys. You guys amaze me at the love that you bring, and just to be a part of this little community, I feel very honored and blessed. Oh goodness. So, okay. Just okay. Chrissy, you be careful. I mean, I don't want to go where we went to yesterday on our chat. I mean, I almost had to walk away from my phone because you guys were getting a little too deep. You guys were getting a little too deep. All right. I think that is all I have to share for today. But what else are you guys up to? Oh, that would be cool. FaceTiming with Emily. That would be cool. Yeah, I'm all up for that. I almost FaceTimed you guys this morning. I was just waking up and I was just like, okay, my phone. I mean, I wake up at 6 o'clock every morning anyway, whether I have anything to do or not. And so I'm scrolling my phone, catching up on the chat on Instagram, and of course, my silly fat fingers has to hit that silly little thing at the top of the icon or at the top of the phone that starts the Instagram FaceTime call. So I freaked everybody out. I probably woke people up because their phone's ringing in their ear. Well, you know, there's a 6 time. There's like what, a 7 hour difference with Amanda, and we still managed to make it work somehow. But I know you've got kids. You got a young one at home, so I can understand your your time constraints. So yeah. So if we can make it work, then I'm all up for it. Oh goodness. Well, I left my coffee. Yeah, get your cup of get up and go. I left my coffee over there on my chair, or well, my table out beside my chair. So yeah, I need to go get my coffee and warm it back up. All right. Well, it's been almost 45 minutes plus because we had a couple of false starts this morning. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Well, guys, it's going to be a busy day for me. I know we have a Zoom to go to, maybe two. I don't know. If you're going, if well, I know there's at least one. Um, I think there's a couple of lives today. I have to check my calendar that I want to watch, and I still have laundry to do, some decluttering I need to do. So yeah, I've got quite a bit of things to do that's on my list. In fact, I will show you where it says my top 3 of the week: to declutter my desk, laundry, or declutter the bedroom. I can check those 2 off. The decluttering my desk and decluttering my bedroom. Got those things done this past week. So we're making progress. Slow but sure, but progress is progress. I hope you guys are doing so well. And I think I put in the description everyone that's connected with the Thrive in 2025 collaboration. Definitely go check those channels out. Show them some love. Let's encourage one another to improve ourselves. I mean, that's the sole purpose of my channel. I'm trying to create a positive change within my lifestyle to better my health, the condition of my home and our family. And I'm sharing that with all of you because I love all of you. And when I found a little encouragement here on YouTube, I feel like that's what we need more of. And I feel like it's important for me to share my voice in that. You have a wonderful day, Emily. I love all of you guys. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Now, can I turn this off without messing up here? What can I do here? I think I got it. Well, maybe. No. Psych. Well, come on now. There we go.